Hey guys, Aces here from NetPlay Marketing, and in this video what I want to do is I want to talk to you guys about how to make money online fast. Now my guess is if you're watching this video, you've maybe watched a few of these videos already, or you're going to watch a few more afterwards. But what I want to do guys in this video is I really don't want to just talk to you about how to make money online fast, but rather how to make a sizable amount of money in a relatively short amount of time, right? Because I mean, when it comes to working online, there's a ton of different business models out there, and I've probably done them all, right? And so there's some business models that you can make some money relatively quickly, meaning you can make a small commission, and maybe even within first few hours of doing it. But the problem is that if you really want to make some sizable money, which I'm guessing is really what your purpose is and what your real motivation is, right? You want to make enough money to be able to help, pay off some of your bills. You want to make enough money to be able to maybe to get yourself out of a job that you don't like. Maybe you want to make enough money to be able to support, your family and all that other stuff, right? And so if that's really what your purpose is, if you want to be able to make a sizable amount of money and in a relatively short amount of time, then what I want to do guys, I want to share with you guys a business model that's honestly changed just that about me and my business and the way that I've been running stuff, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to flip over to my screen so you guys can kind of follow along here with me. And if you find value in this video, then I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, because I'll be sharing with you guys more information and more how-tos in terms of how you can actually use this business model to help you grow your business. And so I'm sure you'll find value in that. So definitely subscribe to the channel if that's the case. If you find value in this video, give it a like. And if you have any questions whatsoever about any of the stuff that I'll talk about in the video, leave me some questions down in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So let's flip over to my screen now, guys, and let's get going. So what I'm talking about here, guys, when it comes to the business model is I'm talking about starting your own digital marketing agency, or your own digital agency, or you may have heard this being called a social media marketing agency, whatever you want to call it, right? So again, if you're not too familiar with me and my story, guys, really quickly, basically, I started in network marketing and affiliate marketing when it came to working online. Those are two of some of the most popular ways that you can honestly make money online. And so, I made some decent money doing this, right? I won affiliate contests, I made money selling e-commerce as well as network marketing and all that stuff. And so what I found though is that, when I was doing these things like affiliate marketing or e-commerce and stuff like that, it was that, I had to consistently be looking for new customers for me to be able to make some decent money, right? And I sat down one day and I basically, jotted this and created this little graph for myself, right? And it basically is like, I want to hit this goal of making $10,000 a month, okay? And so what is the easiest way for me to be able to do this, right? And so I started, just brainstorming some ideas here, and I was like, well, if I'm selling products that are worth, let's say, $200 a piece, right? That means I would have to sell 50 of them every single month, meaning I had to find 50 new customers every month to be able to make $10,000. So I'm like, okay, well, what if I sold stuff that was a little bit more expensive? So I was like, okay, well, if I sold products that were worth $500, I would still need to find 20 new customers every month. If I sold products of $1,000, I'd have to find 10 new customers every month. $2,000 a piece means I could make $10,000 by selling 5 customers a month. And if I sold $5,000 products, then I could, all I would need is 2 customers, and I could make that $10,000 a month. So that idea honestly changed the way I looked at my business in terms of what I was that I wanted to invest in and what it is that I wanted to do to actually get me to that kind of level. But then I also I thought to myself, I'm like, well, but what if there was a way where I could actually be making not only, a higher amount of money from whatever I was selling, but also have it be recurring, meaning that I can make money every single month, month after month after month, right? And so this is what brought me really to working within the digital, marketing agency, right? And so what happened was, I started doing this. I started basically building my own digital marketing agency, and then I ended up with a situation more like this, right? Where I had my first client who I ended up signing up, right? They were paying me, as you can see there, $1,400.56 and 20 cents there, right? Every single month. You can see there I have March, March, April, May, June, and this kept going for a good while after that. And so at the point of this screenshot, right, I had already made $7,200 from one client, right? So as you can see, guys, if I added a second client or a third client or a fourth client, right, that amount of money would definitely make it way more reasonable and way more realistic for me to be able to hit my $10,000 a month goal, right? So all I needed was about 6 or 7 clients for me to be able to make $10,000, which is way better than having to find 50 clients just buying $200 products or selling $200 products, right, every single month. And so that's kind of just a quick little introduction in terms of what the digital marketing agency really is all about. Now, what is a digital marketing agency? What are you doing? What are you selling for that amount of money, right, that I just showed you? Well, essentially, guys, the idea is really, really simple. Basically, what you're doing is, there are literally millions of small businesses out there that need help with some sort of service that you can possibly sell them, right? A service could be, if you're maybe a web designer, it could be that maybe you are really good with SEO or search engine optimization. Maybe you're really good with Facebook ads. Maybe you're good with Instagram ads, or anything like that, right? So if you have a skill or something like that that could help a business owner, basically what you're doing is you're going to be selling these services to a business, and they'll be more than happy to pay you literally $1,000 or $2,000 or somewhere in between, kind of like I showed you, right? To do that recurringly. So in that example that I showed you before with that client that paid me over $7,200, right? What I was doing was I actually learned how to run Facebook ads, and basically what I was doing is I was running Facebook ads for them to help them grow their business. Okay, and so you can do exactly the exact same thing, right? You could learn a skill and then you can go ahead and actually do it and start your own, digital agency. You might already have a skill, but you don't need a skill to get going, guys. You can actually learn some of the skills relatively quickly and relatively easily, and kind of start working with this, right? Maybe you're not going to make $1,500 on your first client like I did. Maybe you can charge them maybe just a couple $100s, right? Just to get your feet wet, and allows you to practice and get better and better at the skill. But in a relatively short amount of time, you can be making a sizable income. Like literally, like let's say if you just had 2 clients of what I just showed you, right, paying you $1,500 a month, you can be making a full-time income. That's $3,000 every single month that's coming into your business that you can now that you're now making, and all you need is 2 clients, right? Do you think you can find 2 clients that can help you do that? Absolutely, you can, right? And so that's basically what I kind of want to share with you guys here. So if you're interested in wanting to figure out a little bit more and find out a little bit more about how to do this for yourself, how to actually start your own digital marketing agency, and how you can build this for yourself, right, and scale it really to as big as you want to. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm actually leave a link in the description where I'm actually going to give you guys kind of like a quick little 3-day crash course on how how big the opportunity really is to start your own digital agency. It'll teach you all about how to actually kind of get things going and what you'll need, as well as how to actually land your first client, right? And so if you guys are interested in that, it's completely for free, right? You guys can go ahead and leave the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and opt into that. And so guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to share really for you guys here in this video. I wanted to kind of just bring some light to this particular business model, because I don't think it's talked about enough, or that people think that this business model is either oversaturated or anything like that. After going through that 3-day course that I was just talking to you guys about, you will see that that's completely not true. And if you think that, it's probably because somebody's trying to sell you something. And so guys, definitely recommend that you guys check that training out. I mean, it's completely free for you anyways, right? And so that's all I wanted to share with you guys here in this video. If you found value in this video, definitely give the video a like, and if for more content just like this and a lot more of the how-tos behind the scenes of how to actually put this stuff together, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care.